Hello and thank you for coming. Today I'm going to be talking about the treatment, not for me, the treatment for the actual movie itself. Now, the word treatment is quite strange. I tried looking it up to find out a little bit more about it, and it's got a few grey areas. But what they're using it for is to describe how they can get the beat sheet into prose to be able to explain the feel of the beats. So basically you got 4 pages worth of treatment, which basically gives you the whole feel of the movie, whereas the beat sheets you've got, like, I've got 65 beats, so that's like 20-30 pages. So basically you've got the whole movie on a couple of pages and you've got the whole feel of it, which is fantastic. So that's what the treatment's all about. Now, I've not been able to be totally transparent because I can't show you what I've written about my movie, my story, even though you can get the gist of it because the novel's out there. But anyway, it's changed slightly. I've had to make it more, as I've adapted it, it changes the dynamics of it. So what I've done is I've managed to get hold of the Goonies beat sheet. Not all of it because of copyright, and obviously sharing it I'll be infringing of that copyright. So basically I've got an extract rendition of it. So in front of you you'll see the reverse engineering of the Goonies. So as you can see there, you've got the beat, what happens, and the purpose in the treatment. So you've got the opening image, the jailbreak, the chase, the established tone, danger, and the promise of adventure. You've got the ordinary world, the kids face losing their homes, and then you've got the creates emotional investment before the quest actually begins. And as you can see, if you go through all of the beats there, it's not 100% in chronological order, but you can see this terminology is what they use across the board. So you've got the mental and the rules, the fun and games, midpoint, the bad guys where they close in, all is lost, then the dark night, and the break into the next act, whatever act that might be, then the final. So the opening and the final, say, they're very, very important, but it's also important to get these peaks just right. Now, so that just gives you a little bit of an idea of what the actual film entails. Now, I've also managed to get, because I mentioned before when I was doing my beats and I wanted to look at the structural architecture of The Matrix, The Goonies, and Back to the Future. So in front of you now, you should see that. The opening image, the ordinary world with a crack in it, inciting incident, refusal or hesitation, the crossing the threshold, the mental rules, and you can see the same things going on down there. So you've got the Goonies, the Back to the Future, and the Matrix, and you can see the representation there. So you've got the opening image, the chaos, the clocks of the Back to the Future, we all remember that, and then you've got the Trinity, breaking the rules of the physics in the Matrix. So these things that you'll probably remember because the architecture has been designed that way. And these particular 3 films, these parts are crossovers. Now when it comes to my film, I haven't got these crossovers, but I have got some of the feel, the emotional ride that I wanted to create. So I shall put those on PDFs and I shall put them at the bottom of this video so you can look at it if you're into writing your own screenplay from your novel. And if you are doing that, I do strongly recommend you look at the films in your genre, look at the structural architecture, look at their beats, cross-reference all of them, and have a look how yours actually matches up with them and what doesn't look like it's aligned. And you might see yourself going off a particular angle, off down one road because you're not thinking out of the box. Maybe sometimes sometimes you need to step out from the world to look in at it from a distance. That's what I found writing the beat sheet. I'm on variation 22 now, and I spent 12 to 14 hours a day for 7 days straight, and then I came away for 4 days, and then read it again, and I was quite chuffed with it. But I saw one thing that I didn't notice before, and I changed it. I think you need to come away and then go back, you know. So that's what I've done. I've done the treatment. I'm now the sequence development notes. I've also done my draft sequence development memo. That's something I can't share. That's predominantly notes from myself at the moment, just so I can see what needs to be kept in the actual screenplay and the screenplay notes as well. Along all of this process, you have your screenplay notes and everything's going on there. So when you do your screenplay, you have everything together. And that's the whole point of this. No one really sees your beat sheets. No one sees half this material. It's all going in your screenplay. And your screenplay is basically going to be accumulation of all this material plus all the dialogue, plus all the feel and the emotions and everything into it. So hopefully that's been interesting for you. Do you have any sort of questions or comments? Please feel welcome to PM me. I know a few have PM'd me, which is great. Thank you very much. And the screenwriters there I'm in contact with, they've been fantastic. I do recommend that as well. If whatever area, whatever part of the life you're into at the moment, whatever, no matter if it's you're into, I don't know, football or designing skyscrapers, whatever it is, get with the people who are doing it, because they are the people doing it, experiencing it, living it, qualified in it, and it can be helpful for them as a reflection, and then when they get a bit older they might want to pass on some information to you, which is valuable for them because they feel that they can pass on this important knowledge for the industries, the physical industries, the blue collar stuff as well as the white collar stuff. We all have to work together, I think. All the best, and I hope to see you very, very soon, hopefully in a week's time. All the best. Take care. See you later. Bye bye.